Hello, Van here. Welcome back to another snowy episode here on the Millennial Farmer map. We're still day 8, late spring here, playing Farming Simulator 19, and yeah, I don't think there should be any snow here. I'm convinced more than ever that this is probably a bug. Something has gone wrong with the snow here, and we're kind of stuck with the snow. Hopefully that'll go away at some point. I don't know, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know what that thing is. Anyway, we'll get to that here in a moment. Got the planters out, got some of them set up here. I want to go ahead and go to the shop here. Shall we start? Yeah, we'll probably start with that, I guess, here. I want to get one more planting tractor and one more planter. Yes, one more planter yet, everyone. Also, I want to get the tank for this one set up here as well. I'm not aware that there's any tank attachers for this 8RT, so we're going to do what we did last time we planted. We're going to pull that tank attachment behind this tractor. At least that's going to be the plan anyway. So let's go to the shop here, everyone, and start doing a little shopping. Starting off with tractors. I mentioned this last time we did some planting. I wanted to get an upgraded John Deere 8R, so that's what we're going to do here. 8R, let's see what's here. Yes, that is the one. Sure, we'll throw a front mount on it. No, probably not. No tracks. Michelin's, sure. 30-inch roads. Ooh, triples. Ooh, la, la. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yep, sold. Okay, all fenders on that. Attacher, sure. We'll throw a quick trumpets. Oh, yes, definitely need trumpets. Yep. 2018 series. Yep, give me. Bump that up to an 8400. Global positioning, definitely. Blinkers, flashers. Oh, yes, definitely more lights are better. And GPS, yes, definitely want some GPS on that as well. That's GPS. That is not the GPS that it gives you. Actually, yeah, no. This is a different GPS than the one that actually will give you the actual like guidance steering in the game here. That's this one right here. So, okay, $435,000. Yep, I'll take that. Sounds good to me. What we're going to do is we're going to take the tanks that are currently on our 8260 and transfer them over to this tractor. And then for planters, I was thinking I would get another DB60. Because why not, right? Sure, DB60. Throw some additional tanks on there. Actually, you know what? Can we get the refuge tank? Yes, definitely. Again, reminder, refuge tank holds more seed. So, more seed the better, right? Sure, lights, wheel. I don't know what that actually does. Sure, we'll put some GPS on that. Put the tracks back on it. And no, we don't need no stinking ridge markers. Who uses that antiquated technology anymore? We don't need that. Okay, getting a little low on the money here. Okay, well. And there's our tank here as well. I was thinking I wanted to put the liquid fertilizer in it. It had a herbicide on it. And for some reason, I could not get it empty. It would not empty. So, whoever the mod author is did not set the mission. Is that JHG? That might be JHG's tank. I'm not sure. Anyway, if it is, I'm guessing he did not set up the unload spots correctly or something, because like I said, it would not unload itself. Oh boy. I have trouble with the triples already. I'm not going to be able to get back in here. I don't think we can get that. We're just going to climb in here a minute and see if we can turn that around and get that a little bit easier to attach here. That could work. Yep, that should work. And I don't plan on using that tank with this planter and tractor, by the way. Like I said, with this tractor, I can put the tanks on the tractor. I don't need any extra fertilizer storage. Or in this case, I'm planning on using herbicide, I figured. We're going to go with herbicide for this setup. Yeah, like I said, for some reason, this tank did not want to unload, and I was thinking initially I was going to switch out the herbicide for fertilizer, but then upon further thinking, everyone's like, wait a minute, no, I'm probably actually going to try this with herbicide. I'm going to try the herbicide again this year in the game, everyone, see what happens. Like I said, it worked the first time we did it. It didn't work the second time, so we're going to try it a third time. If it doesn't work the third time, then, well, I don't plan on playing another year in this map anyway, so it doesn't really matter on this map. But then maybe at least in the future I'll know, well, don't do herbicide with the planters anymore. At least not with the Seasons mod anyway. Again, the Seasons mod definitely has something that's a bit broken when it comes to fertilizer and herbicide at the same time. Yeah, I don't know, just, something doesn't quite work right there, unfortunately. And I believe it has something to do with the fact that they're trying to add another application of fertilizer. Again, default game everyone has 2 applications of fertilizer, 1 application of weed spray herbicide, right? With the Seasons mod, you get 3 applications of fertilizer, as if, you know, you haven't done enough spraying already, right? And then you also still obviously have to do herbicide yet as well. And I still feel sorry for any console players that have to put up with that, because, well, at least on the PC, when we got like course play and hired work, well, let's just leave it as course play, because hired workers don't do the greatest job sometimes when it comes to that, right? At least we got course play here that will do the job for us when we get a little sick of spraying, you know, for the 15th trillion time on a field, right? And when it comes to weeds there as well, everyone, you know, because of the way the Seasons mod handles the weeds, it's not like you can just go hire a worker to spray the weeds. It won't work. At least it hasn't in the past, unless they maybe finally changed that. In order to get to work in the past, you always had to either do it yourself or course play. Because the weeds don't show up uniformly across the field, so the hired worker, well, wait, there's no weeds here. I'm not doing this. Okay, that's filled up. Might as well fill this up while we're at it. Or is that already filled? Not showing another fill level here, so maybe it is full. Okay. Oh, we'll put some seeds in here, see what happens then. Open the tanks here. Oh boy, I'm sitting right next to the liquid fertilizer. You know what? Let's do that. Yes, okay, the planter is not full on the herbicide. Okay, that's what happened. I was going to say, it's like, wait a minute, I don't think they both filled up. They wouldn't have both filled up at the same time. Whenever you hit refill, it only fills up one at a time. And then, you know, the next one should be, you have to refill that one as well, right? So, and yeah, this snow is wreaking havoc on the, like the exposure on the camera here. Making everything turn, or the camera making everything turn really dark. It's getting kind of annoying. We're going to have to do something about that. That is for sure. Plow the yard, maybe? It's not going to help with the rest of the map. There's no way I'm going to sit here and plow the entire map. So, okay, we're going to disconnect that there. I don't know if we'll get any actual planting done this episode. I'm still debating if I want to start on that or not with the snow here. Yeah, I'd like to see that snow kind of gone first, or somehow get rid of it, or I was debating maybe like removing the Seasons mod, adding it back in. I don't know if that'd be a good idea or not, though. Nope. Missed the attacher point there, apparently. 2028 RT here, by the way. There we go. I gotta say, I think we're getting a pretty good planting that's set up going here this time around. Okay, let's go grab the tanks here from the 8260 a minute. 8260 again, we're gonna put that on the Mandaco roller. Okay, so we'll detach. I think that's the front tank there. Detach that one. I guess I never put the roller away in the shed, did I? I just left the roller sitting out here. Oh well, just the roller, right? Oh boy, a roller with liquid fertilizer? Did I have liquid fertilizer in this? No, it's got nothing in it at the moment. Oh, that's interesting. It's actually completely empty. Really? God. And just a reminder here, by the way, at least in the game here, this has the functionality of applying fertilizer. Definitely not realistic in any sense of the imagination, but at least in the game, that's what it does. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? I should probably left those weights off there, shouldn't I? I didn't think of that with the tank on there. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't need any weights on this tractor with that tank on there. Okay, then we're going to fill this one up with herbicide as well. Oh, I got liquid fertilizer in one of these. Oh, yay! Which one has the liquid fertilizer in it? I believe it'd be these. Yep. Okay, there we go. But I think we're ready to do some serious planting here now. I believe I got all the other tractors filled up here already. The DB60s I'm going to be running herbicide on. And then the DB90 and I don't know, whatever that other thing back there is. I don't know what that thing is. It also has fertilizer in it as well. So the 90-foot planters are running fertilizer. 60-foot planters are running herbicide. And then, of course, the various tank attachers that are on the various planters here. Again, this one has the rear one, the Montag. It's because I don't think there's any tank attacher options on this 8RT that I know of. Or at the very least, it does. Actually, you know what? I did not try it with these tanks again. I don't know how they would really attach if they did. It did attach before of them, but like I said, it was very much not right. Not right at all. Like, oh, that's weird. Surprised that actually even works, but it does actually attach on this tractor now, so that's nice. That is nice. Reminder, by the way, did I mention that? I don't think I mentioned that this episode, did I? Updated version of the 2020 8R, 8RT, 8RX, 7R here, so that's why that's working now, I do believe. And then, I don't know, what is this thing? I don't know, what is it? Now, what is this? Now, what is that? Ugh, I don't know. Doesn't look good, that's for sure. Let's see. So that is fertilizer. I don't know. We'll set this over here out of the way for now, I guess. I need to clean up the totes here again. I kind of have totes like laying all over the place here. There's a couple totes over here. You know what? These are probably actually, yeah, these are herbicide. I should have probably filled these up, shouldn't I? Oh, well, I forgot about that. And I got some more somewhere around here. That's those, that one. Oh, and oh, yeah, that's right. This one over here. Let me go grab this one. Let's pull this around front here, too, just so I don't forget. I don't know how much is actually in this one. Probably not a lot. These all kind of like in one spot. At least the herbicide. Anyway, put the herbicide all over here. Try not to forget about it. I think the tank's in there yet, right? Yep, seen it in there. Okay. If you haven't seen the fields yet, by the way, I do have course play and hired workers working on the various fields here. So I got course play is working on this field here with the 8RX. You can't even see it with the snow. The 8RX 410 here with the 2410 cultivator. The only reason I'm cultivating this field is because it's got snow on it. I want to get the snow off. And make sure the snow is off, right? It might go off on its own at some point. I don't know. I'm thinking not at this point, but just to make sure the snow's off, that's why I'm cultivating that field. It doesn't really need to be cultivated. And then same thing on field 14 here as well. Well, 14 actually, we got the oilseed rash, so we actually need to till this under, which should be giving us our 2 applications of fertilizer, right? Double check that, yes. And then, of course, once we plant the 7, that will give us all 3 levels of fertilizer. Good. And then, oh, actually, you know what? You're probably about done, aren't you? Perfect. Well, in that case, yep, I think he's on his last pass right there. We'll get him over to the next field then. Actually, no, I think this is the hired worker yet, isn't it? Yes, this is the hired worker. Wow, hired worker's actually almost lined up perfectly with the course play stop point. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's get rid of that course. Then we'll stop you. Looks like maybe I'll just make a quick pass along that side there, kind of clean that up a little bit. Hired workers leaving just a little bit behind there. Unfortunately, with the hired workers, you don't have that rather, if you ask me, nice option and course play where you can actually have lift lower, lift early type setup, and same thing when it comes to lowering lift or lower early, lower late. I always like to kind of switch those around so it lowers early, lifts late, meaning it shouldn't overshoot its targets, right? At least that's the way I think about it anyway. Must be the 47. Yeah, this is the 9470 RX. I was just say it's not quite pulling at full speed there. And before anyone asks, why don't you just, maybe take this down to the shop? You got enough money probably to upgrade this to a 9620RX. You're right, I probably do. However, everyone, that's not something you do in real life. You don't just take your tractor down to the shop and upgrade it to a, from a 9470RX to a 96. That just doesn't happen. The only way that happens, I'm going to see if you trade this tractor in and buy a new one. Now, I did consider doing that, but I think we'll be good with this tractor. Technically, I guess you could do the whole tuning thing. I don't know if they do that with these tractors or not, as far as the RXs go. Not sure on that. Can't say I've ever heard of anyone like doing a tune on a 90 or a 9RX size tractor. I've heard some of the smaller, older 8Rs and stuff, and other size tractors. 4000 series tractors, stuff like that, right? But never heard of it being done on a 9RX. Okay, oh, nope, that field does not need to be done. Okay, moving on to the next one. That's right, course plays on this one with the 9RT, isn't it? Okay, I'll just start with the next one here then. Okay, course play, you're up. Should all be good there. Just generate that course and we'll run it as is. And off you go. Right, get rid of that snow. Be gone. Yeah, I don't know if folks can tell it, but when you get on the snow here, it really darkens the camera down, and that is really annoying. Notice how dark it is, and then let's see once here. Can we get that to... Well, if you look at the ground here, that's not going to be so bad. Yeah, notice then it brightens it up. Notice how dark the tractor is. Basically, can't even see the tractor. It's just like a silhouette, more like, and then getting close to it there. And the camera kind of lightens up. Even then, it's not lighting up the most, is it? There, that's a little bit better. And, of course, you look down at it, it darkens it up again. Oh, well, it'd be nice if it wasn't doing that. That's going to be the most annoying part. I wouldn't mind the snow so much if it wasn't doing that, everyone, but, yeah, with that snow, that is getting kind of annoying. Ooh, and you're almost done as well. Okay, we'll just ride along with you a minute here. Assuming he's probably... I bet she's going to do one more pass, gentlemen. I bet he's going to do one more pass. I don't know where the stop point is. Not seeing it over here yet. I bet he comes around because he's missing a little bit. Force play usually, I mean, other than, the start-stop points, doesn't miss anything like this on the up and down rows. So, going to have a really small row of shame here, it looks like. I mean, really small row of shame. Some places it's getting it, some places it's not quite getting it. Yep, no stop point here, so he's going to turn around and go one more pass. Okay, we'll let him do that here a minute then. Debating everyone if I actually want to start planting here or not. I guess, why not, right? Might as well start. Oh boy, stuck inside the tanks. There we go. Might as well start planting. I'm thinking, why not? Now, what should we plant on these fields here? That's the question. We had corn all over here last year, so maybe we'll do soybeans over here this year. And then, like, corn on the other fields. I think I had soybeans on these 3 fields over here, didn't I? So, yeah, if we do corn on those, one I think was soybeans. Actually, I can go check the map, I suppose. Probably would be a good idea. Though, with that being reset, I don't know if it's actually going to tell me. We'll find out, I guess. Let's go over look at field 1. What does field 1 going to say? It was, no, it was fallow. So, wait, no, okay. I guess I can't quite make up its mind. Let's go out in the middle here. Okay, it was, before previous was cereal, previous was legume. Now, cereal, that was corn, right? Crop rotation here. Yes, corn is the cereal. Okay, and yeah, soybeans, I knew that was the legume. So, yes, corn would be probably the better choice on this field. And I probably want to cultivate that. The planter, in theory, probably will plant over that, I would imagine. I'm just not sure I want to do that. Because for one thing, I mean, I can't see where the field is, right? So that's kind of annoying. We could try it, I suppose. See what happens. Just a small field. I don't think it's going to affect the, like the yield or anything, everyone, because temperature-wise, we're not quite warm enough, but one more day in the game, I think we'll probably do it. Kind of like we did last year in the game there too, right? One more day will probably get us warm enough. We're already set on corn. Perfect. We got the DB90 here. This is a updated version, or someone else modified this DB90 here. This is JHHG's newest DB90, but then someone fixed it up because otherwise the original DB90 liked to skip. From what I've been told, or from what I read on JHG's Facebook page, it skips because you're going too fast. Apparently if you go a little slower, then it doesn't skip. I guess that's the answer, but doesn't sound like a good answer to me. And then, of course, someone added a really good flag to it too, right? That's a big planter for this field. Okay, before we start that, 9570 RT should be about done. Yep. Suppose I could go, like, start planting over on these fields. Yep, he is done. Excellent. No need to really fold it up here. We're just going to go right on to the next field. 9570 RT seems to do just fine here, by the way, with horseplay and this disc. It doesn't have the derpiness that the 9RX has as far as like the whole backing up thing. Again, the 9RX will get the job done. I mean, it takes a really long time because of something with the backing up. Something weird going on there. Not right. Yeah, we can just run this across the ground. This will get rid of the snow. Maybe we'll have to like do that to our yard there. The yard. Just take a cultivator here of some sorts and just go across the yard till all that snow is gone as much as possible. Yeah, it'd be kind of annoying. I could plow it, everyone. I don't know if it'll actually let me plow it or not, because I don't know if it's actually supposed to be here, so... I don't know if with the Seasons mod there's like a remove snow command we can run. I kind of looked earlier on it and I didn't really see anything in like the commands like, hey, remove snow. I didn't see anything like that, so we're just gonna kind of cultivate our way up to the start of this field here. I suppose I could start down here, but I don't know, I always start at the other end of the field for some reason. Okay, there we go. Let's get the course play set up for this field here then. And course generation field 9. A little bit bigger field here. Field 9, generate that course. And then we still have field 10 that needs to be done down here yet as well. Okay, first, do I get lined up a little bit better here? There we go. Drive course, off you go. Curiosity, how long is it going to take to finish this field? 53 minutes. Actually not too bad, I guess. I'm assuming course play is taking into consideration how fast that's going there. Again, I mean, that's kind of the advantage of that particular disc. Yes, it is a lot smaller than the 2410 cultivator, but it's also going quite a bit faster. Well, actually, no, how fast is the 2410 going? Well, we're rolling a solid 13 right here with that tractor. And the 2410, it's probably going a little fast. Yeah, okay, it's going 11 miles per hour. Probably a little fast for this cultivator in the game here, but as far as realistic goes anyway. You probably won't be going much, what, maybe 5 miles an hour with this, I would guess. Probably not much faster than that. So yeah, the 2410, at least in the game here, probably still has a little bit of an advantage over that disc. Okay, let's see once. Let's get everything fired up. Please start the engine. Okay. Yeah, it does plant in the snow. Great. Zoom out enough here so I can see everything. We're just going to kind of have to guess where the edge of the field is here based on the grass that's along the edge. By the way, this reminds me of what you're seeing here. Section control on the planter. Supposedly someone has worked out how to use the section control mod and make it work with planters as well. So that would be kind of cool, right? And by the way, for those of you who have not seen the section control mod, definitely should check it out. Just keep in mind with that mod, though, the sprayer or whatever you're using that mod with also has to support section control. And I haven't seen a whole lot of sprayers out there yet that support it. There's a couple of them that are coming out that now support it. But yeah, just keep that in mind. It's only going to work with the sprayers that have been specifically set up to support it. And if you're watching my live streams, by the way, you'll see I am working on the John Deere 6000 sprayer. So it will support the section control mod. I believe I've got that pretty much perfected, I think. I think that's probably about ready to be released. Let's see what's, maybe see if I can get it up this weekend. I don't know, I'll have to see what's here. Got quite a few other projects going on this weekend, so I might not get a chance to, but... And then also attempting to add the manure system script to it as well. So not just section control, but also manure system. Yeah, it's funny seeing that snow disappear like that. That's just like all kinds of wrong going on there. Oh, all kinds of wrong. Oh well. If I thought this snow was going to go away like in another day of it, I probably would fast forward time. But I'm kind of convinced at this point it's not going to. And we're going to have to resort to some probably extreme measures to get rid of it, I'm thinking. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but... Create a course by course that cultivates the entire map. I don't know. Extreme measures. Yeah, we don't want to cultivate the entire map at this point because I'm already planting this field. Plus, it wouldn't work with the trees that are around, but... I'll have to do something here. Maybe like take the 2410 up and down the road there. The 2410 cultivator, that is. That would probably do the trick, at least for the road. You know, if it was just the road, I probably would plow it. But like I said, I'd like to have a little more uncovered than just the road. We'll probably just stick with maybe going around this field. Hardly even worth getting GPS set up for this, is it? Make it a little interesting for harvest. At least in the game, we don't have to worry about lining up with the rows. But in real life, typically you want to keep the combine aligned with the rows. Like this should be called like extreme planting here. Planting under these conditions. Okay, and everyone, looking at time, it looks like it is time to wrap it up here for this episode here already, unfortunately. Yes, we'll come back next episode, and hopefully next episode we'll really start some serious planting. Off screen here, I'm probably going to continue working on getting the field work done. And then, yes, look forward to next episode, because we're going to hopefully hit the planting hard. We're going to get horseplay going in a couple fields. I'll probably grab one of these planters, probably this one right here, maybe. We'll see what's here. I'm just going to drive one of them, right? And yes, we're going to get as many fields planted as we can here next episode. So stay tuned for that. On that note, everyone, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more, by the way, if you haven't already done so. And till next time.